All right, Jen. The presidential, the races is heating up.
Yes.
We're down to the last two. Hillary, Trump.
Yeah. Before the DNC, by the way.
Before I start this topic here, he might be an egomaniac. He might be racist.
Full of bigotry.
He might hate women. Well, what's wrong with Trump? Why not Trump? Why not Trump? Why not Trump? He wants to ban all Muslims.
I can't even answer that the way you just presented it. Well, prior to being the president, you've already ticked off 4 countries. Before even being the president. I think that one of the scariest things about Trump is, leading up into a war, without a doubt. As far as economics, which a lot of people love talking about, is failed businesses. But he's a billionaire, sure, okay, but he's literally failed at everything he's done, everything, and he's never looked out for middle and lower class. He's not looked out for his own workers, and I just don't see him being. I can't honestly find a positive thing about Trump. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. The one thing about Trump that I will say is he got people talking about politics.
But yeah, that's true.
And I'll give you that.
The thing that pissed me off about the Democratic Party, you had a guy who could have easily walked into the White House, Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, definitely.
But you had also, to me, it felt like he was running against the establishment and Hillary Clinton.
He was.
Why was there so much hostility toward Bernie Sanders?
He doesn't play the game. I mean, Trump doesn't either, but Trump doesn't play the game in a whole different way. But Bernie Sanders, he expects accountability. He looks out for the middle and lower class. He wanted to do campaign reform. He wanted to change all kinds of things in the system. And, we can have an argument as to whether or not we're already under a new world order because of corporations. But Bernie Sanders wanted no parts of it. So he would have been horrible for their agendas.
And to me, like I said, in this whole run-up to this presidential race, it seemed like when Bernie said something, he had facts and he had the numbers to back it up. And he laid a plan out.
Absolutely. Trump
would say something. They would demean Bernie more than Trump.
Yeah.
And Trump was saying stuff that's off the wall. And I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. And then, like I said, I seen one debate they had, him and Hillary had. They was throwing her softball questions.
Yeah.
And Bernie, they was all in his face grilling him. So I don't understand that.
Well, it was completely unfair. I mean, we can have a conversation too about CNN. I mean, they gave so much airtime to Trump and Hillary. And then afterwards, they're like, oh, but we can't stand Trump. Well, wait a minute. You're the one who created the monster. You created it. I mean, Trump didn't have to dish out very much money, to say the least. And when you're giving somebody that much airtime, that's exactly what's going to happen. And then Bernie Sanders, on the other hand, will get maybe 5 minutes, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. And it's at the end, after you've already lost the attention of everybody. It was completely unfair.
You've been a staunch Bernie supporter. How does it feel? How does it make you feel when he came out and he threw a supporter in behind Hillary?
I'm very disappointed. Not surprised, but disappointed. He does stand behind his party, the Democrat Party. So I'm not surprised by it. But yes, very disappointed.
Now, I don't mean to sound sexy when I say this, but you being a woman.
All my life.
Now, I got this many times. I got this question and answer many times too when I'm out talking to people. Well, you would think the women would back Hillary because she's a woman. It's the same thing when Obama's running. Well, aren't you black? Aren't you going to support, So you got that conundrum there. Now, my thing too with the women, why are there so many women holding this resentment toward Hillary? Like, why is that resentment there for her? Like, a lot of women don't really like Hillary.
I don't really think that. I mean, I'm definitely ready for a first woman president. Not Hillary. Not Hillary. For multiple reasons. I really don't think that she's all that great for women. I don't think that she's a role model for women at all, by any means. And she, she's corrupt. I think that's she's very corrupt. I think that standing beside her husband.
Hold on. I gotta stop you. Because on Trap News, we like to bring out the facts. Why do you call her corrupt?
Well, she's bought and paid for.
Damn.
She's bought and paid for. I mean, she's this like nice little trophy on the corporation's wall. Like, go put Hillary on there. You know what I mean?
It kills me when she had these speeches and she was scared to release the transcript.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like you said, she come across as ingenuine,
She's very
fake,
genuine.
fake, a fraud almost.
That's okay. We can call her fraud. I like that word.
For example, like one time she was on the a morning show, and she's like, "Yeah, I carry a hot sauce in my bag." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Really? You want to really?"
Wait, was that a pun for black people?
I carry a hot sauce in my bag. Really? Come on.
For my fried chicken.
Yeah. Hey, my great soda. I really truly believe had that been any other host, Asian or whoever you might have that, Asian had been soy sauce. Mexican had been
probably. Probably. I love sushi, man.
So I think she does a bad job at pandering and being fake.
I agree. I think that, first of all, 30 years worth of corruption. I think that it was quite evident that this was the goal for her. Mm-hmm. I could argue that maybe part of it is to up her husband after he hurt her, if you will, like publicly humiliating her. But I think it's the things that happen behind closed doors that make her so powerful. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter what I think. It's definitely what happens behind closed doors. And you're going to have all that free airtime that Donald Trump got, and they're going to twist it exactly the same way.
So, in this race between these two, who do you think is going to get the most airtime? Who do you think the media will lead to?
I think Trump will get the most amount of airtime, but I don't know if he'll win or not. I think
you don't think so?
I don't know if he'll win. It's really up in the air to me, because I think that Hillary is better for the establishment as far as what they would like to accomplish. And Donald Trump is kind of like this wrench that got thrown. And I think that you could still accomplish what you want to with Trump. Mm-hmm. I just think it will speed it up too quickly.
Okay, so
I think Hillary will probably end up taking it.
Okay, so I'm gonna end on this note here. I'm gonna end on this segment. I for one, I believe that Trump will win the presidency because I factored all this. This is the stuff that I factored in that I think that he was winning. I think that you have these terrorist attacks going on. I think that the name calling that he's doing to Clinton, calling her cricket and all this other crazy stuff, and he's laid a platform down that I think will help him march right into the White House, and that's Trap News.